Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, going to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Yah, pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. Today's lesson is just going to be a thought I had, just dealing with everything that's going on in the world, and speaking on having a lot of experience being in this ministry and truth for a lot of years. And we're in the end game, and you can feel it, man. Through the spirit, you can feel it. Things are really changing. People's spirits are changing. All right. And the first scripture I'm gonna grab is Revelation 18:21. It says, "A mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all." Right? So leading up to the nuclear destruction, it's going to be a lot of violence, bloodshed, horrific acts, just going on, man. I had a dream about a song that came out a while ago. This is America. A Childish Gambino song. It's an older song, but there's a lot of imagery within that song. All right. This is a very violent and bitter place, man. And people are getting more and more turned up, more and more worked up, more and more angry, more and more divided. And it's a symbolic, it's symbolic of a pot boiling over. And everything is about to collide. All right. Everything is about to collide. Many people can't see it. Many people don't want to see it. But through the Spirit, the Lord is bringing great judgment. Right. And we're going to read in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, about that judgment that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is bringing. All right. So this is 2nd Esdras 15:1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord power." The Lord pushes us to keep speaking these words, man, to push this vibration. I know it. I know sometimes we sound like a broken record, but hey, this is a different time, man. This is not 15 years ago. This is not 5 years ago. This is not 10 years ago. All right. This is now. All right. We are living in unprecedented times. And the powers that be are setting things in course to see the end of this world, the end of this society, right? And hopefully our salvation. It says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." And we have a lot of backlash. A lot of people come up against us. All right. I always talk about the elder in South Carolina. Right? Elder Manata Zakba, he do the videos of the people responding to the Israelites. All right. And a lot of times they're Jake. And guess what? They don't believe it. They hate it because it spells the end of this wicked system in this kingdom, man. All right. Our people love oppression. Our people love to be homeborn slaves. But the Lord, he finna wipe them people out. He's finna uplift the believers, the ones that repented, the ones that call on his true name, all right, the ones that have understanding, all right, his elect. He's going to uplift them and show them the downfall of this kingdom, right? It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." So, the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. We know who the wicked is. We know who's running the show. We know whose face is on the world reserve currency. We know who owns the media, the banks, right? The propaganda machine. We know who. Our people don't speak out against that, but our people will speak out against the Israelites as though we run and control, all right, the world. We have agents like Vocab Malone making us look as though we're, public enemy number one when he don't speak on any other true things that's going on in the world. It's just us, right? But it's through the Spirit. We must be those guys, man. And we must be those guys. It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise. All right, our people is off the hinges right now. All right, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and that's why judgment is heavily piling up, because the Lord had enough of it. All right, he had enough of it. You are his people, and we are subjected to be under the vibration of these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we have been running away from it forever, man. We have been running away from it forever. But he's about to bring an end of it. All right? As in the days of Moses, you had Joshua and Caleb, and I believe only the children that came into the promised land. A repeat of that is about to happen now. The Lord is going to wipe out the ones that was wandering in that desert to bring in that new crop. You're going to have to be reborn in the kingdom for most of our people. That's just a part of the prophecy. That's a part of what's going to happen, right? It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. Right? The scriptures say, give him no rest until Israel is established as a praise in the earth. Right now, who's in that land? The small hatters, right? They're not getting praised. They're getting vilified, and they're getting talked about as they should be, man. Right? We're complaining about the unjust things that's going on in society. Right? Let's keep going. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Right? And here's the point. We're talking about modern day Egypt, not over where it's geographically located. We're talking about spiritual Egypt right now, because the bulk of our people, according to Bible prophecy, are in Babylon, aka America. Right? I believe it's in the book of Micah. It talks about the deliverance out of Babylon. And we're not talking about ancient Babylon. We're talking about modern Babylon. We're talking about modern Egypt. That's why you got the pyramid on the back of your dollar, right? This place, we got to get out of here, man. This demonic, evil place. Everything you touch, you get infected and corrupted, right? You have no rest here. You're weary, all right? You want to give up the ghost sometimes, man. But that's just how it is in this place. So the Lord said he's not going to suffer us to dwell here any longer, man. All right. That's why prophecies are speeding up at an exponential rate. 2 Esdras 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, right? And will destroy all the land thereof. So this is talking about modern day America, mystery Babylon, pursuant to the scriptures. Just like he smited ancient Egypt with plagues, he's in the midst of doing this place, doing to this place the same. And that ultimate plague is going to be that nuclear fire and that spiritual fire. He's going to send at the end. This is 2 Esdras 15:12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plague, and the punishment of the Most High shall bring it up on it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for the seeds shall fell to the blasting and the hail and the fearful consolation. Woe to them that dwell in the world therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? And this is nuts when you really thinking about the division that's going on in this country, man. It's at an all-time high. It's only going to go deeper, go escalate higher, right? I gotta go back and watch that movie that came out, I believe, a year ago or 2 years ago, called Civil War, right? Where all the states were built, set up in different factions. You couldn't just travel freely there. You can travel freely there, right? Because you got people that's that they cut off family members over leaning one way politically, right? We're at extremes. And that's just not here, that's the entire world. But the big place that's going to go down is this place, right? It says, for their sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So you got one half, pro whatever, Trump, the other half that's Democratic. But it's coming to the point where the people are going to be like, none of these leaders is really helping us, man. None of these leaders is really for us. The television, right, is nothing but a propaganda box. And they're going to fucking lose it when they realize all the things they were promised, how great America was going to be made again. It was a big sham, a big lie, a big Ponzi scheme. And when this happens, man, they're going to fucking lose it, meaning the population. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So the powers that be know what's going on. You got the National Guard being deployed to 19 states strategically around this country. You got Trump and the Department of War. I forgot his name. He's the leader of that department. But anyway, he's making speeches talking about the enemy from within. All right. They had a series of movies back in the day: Escape from New York, Escape from LA. Meaning people are going to willingly want to get the hell out of here, but they're not, man. All right. It's about to be hell on the soil. All right. And we're at the beginning stages. But that's the point. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.